After years of planning, Christine had the Taste Trail Challengers on their bikes. Well, in Lance's case, someone else's. I don't think our interpretation of great tastes, well, it wasn't what the planners originally intended. Wineries, they were swapped for a McDonald's start, and straight through to the life-sustaining Wakefield pies.
Susie, could you actually get anything else in there? All your cosmetics actually supply.
That's my cosmetics. And does it end?
I must have missed a few, I think.
They were already at the pie shop.
Magnificent shop, isn't it? What do you got? Oh well, life-giving pie. That's it. I think your husband could afford to buy a slightly bigger pie than that. Look at his. It's as simple as this.
Buying and eating the bakery raspberry wood. Well, that shows a sense of true taste and sophistication. Eleanor's choice of an egg sandwich was probably, not well advised and brought from McDonald's. Well, it had its repercussions later on the track. Brett looked mystified. The pink Tutu had reappeared. What had he done? What planned next stop? How dare this pub be shut? I'm writing to the brewery. They can't do it to me. A final preparation for Spooner's Tunnel.
Welcome, guys. No, it's all hip. Everything's going well. I missed 5 people, but I've got you guys.
Thank God the Flat Rock Cafe at Kahatu was open, and the day's wet start, it transformed into a brilliant sunlit resto. Knowing we had cracked probably the most demanding part of the whole ride, well, that helped. We still had 8k to do, but half an hour and it will be shower and beer in Tapawera at that good old Kiwi pub, the Tapawera Hotel. Some will be staying in its country friendliness, others have been slow booking where, they were sent to Colditz. I like Tapawera. Expect the unexpected. Comes from the Foursquare, come in packets of 5, and the public toilet, that's a town centrepiece. Evening meal at the hotel had the pink Tutu change hands to a renowned deviant. No one was quite sure of his deviation, but, he would wear it with distinction.
I should tell you, by lunchtime tomorrow I've got rid of this. I've found a deviant. I hope that you realise by lunchtime tomorrow it's all over. Thank you very much.
Puddings were passed over in favour of some magnificent shot glasses. By that stage, of course, diets had been abandoned, and wine at country prices was happily finished off.
Well, obviously, cycling brings on a certain appetite. Look at that. Magnificent, Susie.
I wouldn't eat either two.
The next day was to be the test. Was it worth the investment in bicycle electrification?
Keen ones. I still think it's easier to walk, Murray.
The purists, sneering at this downgrading of pure pedal power to an inferior and ungentlemanly form of transport, were soon wondering if they'd been, a little hasty in their planning.
Admiring the view, and according to Murray, he's very keen on the geology.
Right, first
fascinating geology.
The steep hill out of Tapawera took its toll.
Why, look at this. Effortless, sailing up. Effortless.
Oh, Michael, you should be ashamed of yourself.
The electric bikers wore a large grin on their face as they roared past. Did I hear a sarcastic comment? Or was it Murray just simply asking for a tow? Over the hill, what a ride to refreshments.
I think probably, as I say, I think it was the best hour's ride I've ever had in my life on a bike.
You saw that beautiful big pool right there.
Oh, fantastic, yeah. And here is the man who is holding the whole trip together. Kevin?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
The next best thing to a beer.
Oh, well, that's true.
So that's good too, won't
Happy birthday, dear Judy. Happy birthday to you.
The Motueka River section, including its west bank, after we had crossed the Baton Bridge, was without doubt the highlight of the 3 days. Beautiful country, a sealed road, and no one else around. To complete the perfection, Christine had arranged lunch at a local winery. The taste of the Taste Trail at last.
So I had lunch on the way now.
On it already.
It's 35, yeah.
Oh, I see what you've done.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's fine. So on there we want to put a glass of rosé.
Take great care with this mob. They are quite a challenge.
We've heard. Right, we've heard.
Bill was looking for deviance again.
One was Kenneth King. Not deviant, but he was rude enough to say that he thought Unwin's pears, he thought that was a pair of soft melons and a pair of wrinkly prunes. But we decided against that. Then we thought it might be Bill Page, who locked his bike last night and lost his key this morning. And asked us if we could look for it on the way between the camping ground and the coffee place. We spent half an hour looking till he found it, where he put it in his wallet.
Pocket, I was going to say in his pocket.
And who was the third person? Oh, I know, Michael Doherty. Kept us waiting for 20 minutes while he had his daily communion with his pals. And we decided against that as well. So as you probably know, I gave it to my wife because it was her birthday and it was the only present I had. Now it's her turn to pass it on.
Well, I've had two candidates for this whole thing. Now, the first was our esteemed president, who insists on wearing a vest which is very wind resistant, and he looked as if he had his parachute on behind
Someone used to
and not half.
It looks as if I might stop filming at this point.
Anyway,
There appears to be someone who thought they were actually going to be subject to this. He deserves to be trapped and not given any lunch. Don't pass any booze down to
one
him.
size fits all.
So you're going to circulate it. Actual beautiful decoration sometime during the afternoon, girls.
An occasional stop to take in the majestic river scenery was worthwhile, reminding us we were cycling downriver. But don't be fooled, that doesn't mean all downhill. A mechanical breakdown took my mind off rapidly approaching physical breakdown. None too soon, the top 10 campsite was a welcome sight.
This is the man who needs a medal. Here he is. He's kept us going all day. Absolutely fantastic.
Dinner at the precinct was a fitting way to finish a magnificent day. Everyone knew how lucky we'd been to cycle through one of New Zealand's hidden secrets.
I had a number of candidates. I had Tony riding with a tail light but not going. I had Brett on the wrong side of the road and the truck coming on that side. Terrible.
Young brothers not
I rode all afternoon without any furrow on.
On the last day, most of the pedal-powered took the Motueka Motor route. A cunning plan by Bill to create more space for new members of the club. Others successfully ground over Bayview Heights.
You're supposed to be wearing that, I'm told. It was sort of removed early.
I did have quite a few toots.
Oh, that's better, that's better.
At Tasman's store, we were back on familiar territory.
And finally,
And its delicious state
it
scale.
must be something that the individual graces the garment with. So, Tony, you were a front nut until that last criteria. You felt nervous.
I was wondering how I had avoided the pink tutu for so long. I suspected cunning foul play.
We needed an honours committee and a set of criteria. She deserves it because single-handedly she managed to write off a kitchen appliance, freezer, and one, if not two, Range Rovers in a single day.
It's going to be worn with dignity now.
No, I don't want to see it again.
To write off 2 Range Rovers, well, I think it's quite bad enough. They were Harry's toys.
Look at the lipstick, that's even better. She sets it off. Definitely.
She's such a star.
Beautiful, isn't she?
Final arrival at Mapua, ready for lunch, coincided with the highest tide of the year. Another hour and these would have been washed away somewhere.
I think we managed every eating spot en route.
Grabbing the ferry, we probably created the best passenger load of the day. And what was soon to follow, his last passenger load to, well, who knows when.
Don't touch me. Hello, we've got a ferry on board. So what have you been doing wrong, Tony?
Nothing at all. Victimisation.
Deviant behaviour.
Yes, I should have guessed. The tutu was kept for me to finish the trail. Cycling into Nelson in the rush hour. Maximum embarrassment. Even more cunning, I was unlikely to catch them up to grab another deviant. After 3 days, my legs were about to drop off. Salt water everywhere. Could I hope? Could I rely on a battery failure to catch someone? No chance.
A saltwater problem, do we, with electric motors? Ah, well, you never know. Could be very painful a short out, couldn't it?
Right. Just to prove, I wore it all the way back in the rain, but I was only proposition once.
Bye.